Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz, and we're doing a series of videos on uninsured motorist cases, hit and run accidents. You might know if you've watched any of our prior videos on hit and run accidents or phantom vehicle cases that a hit and run accident is a case where you are in your car or you're on a bicycle or you're a pedestrian and another vehicle strikes you or somehow causes an accident and then flees the scene. Those are called phantom vehicle cases or hit and run accidents. And in those cases, if you cannot identify the person who caused the accident, instead of suing this unknown person, you make a claim for uninsured motorist benefits through your own auto policy. And so what we have is we have some questions that folks have given us over the last several months since we started doing videos on hit and run accidents. And the first question that we're going to answer is, how long do you have to make a claim? And the answer to this question is, it's going to vary from state to state. You know, we have attorneys in our group that practice in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. We're mainly based in Delaware, and I'm admitted to practice in Delaware. So I'll tell you that in Delaware, there is no real statute of limitations on the amount of time that you have to make a claim for uninsured motorist benefits. You have to do it within a reasonable amount of time. And typically, when you're making an uninsured motorist claim, it's a claim that's based on a contract. Each state has a different statute of limitations for a breach of contract case. So in other words, if you make an uninsured motorist claim after a hit and run accident and your insurance company denies your claim or doesn't fully pay what you believe you're owed under your uninsured motorist provision in your insurance policy, in your insurance contract, your right is to bring a breach of contract lawsuit against your insurance company. Each state has a different limit on how long you have to bring that claim, but the way statutes of limitation work in contract cases is that they begin to run when the claim is denied. And so the question comes up, well, if you never make the claim in the first place, it hasn't been denied, so how long do you have to make that claim? And that's going to vary from state to state. It's not an easy question to answer other than to say it's typically going to be, what is a reasonable amount of time? And one of the things that the court's going to look at is, did you wait so long that you prevented the insurance company from having a meaningful opportunity to investigate the claim to see if they could identify who that driver was? My advice is, if you've been injured in an accident, whether you were driving a car and hit by a hit and run driver, or riding on a bike and hit by a hit and run driver, or whether you were a pedestrian struck by a vehicle that then fled the scene, it doesn't matter what kind of hit and run accident it is, my advice is, go to a personal injury lawyer in the jurisdiction where the accident happened in order to get a consultation. And across the United States, personal injury lawyers give free consultations in car accident cases and personal injury cases, so it shouldn't cost you anything to find out more about your legal rights. I would say do that as soon as possible. Do that as soon as you can, because you do not want, if you're going to make an uninsured motorist claim after a hit and run accident, you do not want to give your insurance company a reason to deny the claim. You do not want to hand them a defense and let them say, well, you waited so long that we didn't have the opportunity to fully investigate this to try and identify the person who caused the accident. So the bottom line is, it's going to vary from state to state, but in response to the question, how long do you have to make a claim, you have a reasonable period of time. Go to an attorney in the jurisdiction where the accident happened as soon as you reasonably can. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. If you have questions about hit and run car accident cases or about any type of personal injury case, send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. You can also go on our Facebook page. We're at facebook.com/Schwartz and Schwartz. Leave a comment there or give us a message there and give me your question, and maybe it's one I will answer on video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting. We're going to do a series of videos on hit and run accidents, so keep watching.